In this video we will show you 7 ways to speed up your WordPress website. Optimizations related to plugins. The first thing you need to do is delete all plugins that are installed but not used. Also, reduce the number of plugins you use. Plugins use database queries to retrieve and store information. Simply, the more plugins you use will generate more queries you will have, and it increases the load on the database server. This affects the loading speed of the site, especially if your hosting package has limited resources. Last but not least suggestion regarding plugins is to use faster one. When choosing a WordPress theme to use, don't just look at functionality and design. A very important characteristic is speed. Some of the suggested lightweight themes are Astra, OceanWP, Kadence, Hello and GeneratePress. If you are not using the theme that is installed, the suggestion is to delete it. There is no reason to store a piece of code that is not being used. One of the most important things is image optimization. Your goal should be to keep the image quality as high as possible, while reducing its size as much as possible. A suggestion to reach the goal is to use one of the many online image optimization tools before uploading the image to your WordPress website. These tools allow you to simply upload an image, and in return to receive an image of much smaller size and without worse visual quality. Also, you can use some plugin that can help you to optimize images. If you plan to have video files, the suggestion is not to upload them directly to WordPress. Use YouTube, and then just embed the video from YouTube on your site. The reason is simple, loading your page will be much faster because the video posted on the WordPress website will not be loaded. Page size affects website speed. If the page is large, the users will wait, which ultimately results in one of two outcomes. The user will leave the page because they don't want to wait, or the user experience will be worse because of the long wait. Whichever of these two cases happens will have a negative impact on your page in search results. If you are wondering what the ideal page size is, there is no correct answer, but you should try to keep the page size as small as possible. Always strive to have a good balance between design, user experience, and loading speed. We recommend that you try to keep the size of the pages under 2 MB, but in cases where the pages are basic and don't have a lot of media, such as images and videos, it can be smaller. When someone visits a website, the browser goes through the process of loading the content, code, and all the elements on the page. Caching speeds up that process by storing a copy of your website in the visitor's browser, so that large parts of the loading process can be skipped when the visitor returns. There are a lot of caching plugins that can be used, such as WP Super Cache and W3 Total Cache, as well as many others. Whichever plugin you use, be very careful when setting it up, because some wrong settings can break your website. The latest PHP version is usually faster and more secure, and this should affect website performance and security. Continuous update will not give such great results as some of the previous suggestions, but any improvement in website speed is important. On the other hand, every new WordPress version brings fixes and improvements, so for the best user experience, you should continuously update WordPress to the latest version. We would highlight WordPress version 6.3, which can greatly help you improve website performance significantly. Content Delivery Network is a network of servers in different geographic locations working together to get content to load faster by serving it from a location near the visitor. There are a lot of CDN providers, and you should find one that best suits your needs. Most providers have easy setup instructions for WordPress. If you don't know how to check the speed of your pages on the website, in the description of the video you can find a link to the website where you only need to enter the URL of the page and you will get a complete analysis of the page quality. After making the optimizations, repeat the analysis process to see what the changes brought you. If you found the video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe.